important part of ball games. So we'll see
as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Popped up, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
At the belt and fires.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
In the air, right field. Reyes makes the grab, one down. Take a look at the lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get
runner on the go. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away. Stanley Castro digs in now. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And there's a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. One run is in. Caught up now trying to get to third. The throw to second is offline. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. And now the first baseman, Troy Johnston. Here comes a pitch. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So now here's the DH, Ivan Castillo. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Johnston around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores, and they trail by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out.
That is good.
Let's take a look at our lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional.
Can't glove it cleanly. He gets to the bag in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And a home. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 10. The pitch. Fought off foul. The pitch. In the air, right side. Reyes hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the center fielder. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Out to short. Nunez throws to first, and he's out.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning. So the batting order turns over. Here's Leody Taveras. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Here goes the runner. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Lester Rivas. On to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Pablo Reyes stands in. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season.
Yeah, and he's been wearing out home plate lately, scoring a ton of runs for his team.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you gotta love this battle. Just wondering who's gonna blink first.
Castro takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Nunez.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in is the speedy number 24. And a pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Off balance feed, there's one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Rodriguez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike. And he chases a high fastball there.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
2 outs. Struck him out looking. As we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Troy Johnston. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And his season of strikeouts continues with number 250.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. And he deals. That one misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Back at Target Field, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Eric Mejia. Pitches in there. 0-1. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Castro in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering in there for a strike, and that's strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
On the move to the gap. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Tavares settles underneath it, brings it in, and that is that. Back in Minnesota. Now the left fielder, Tavares. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a miss as he was late.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
One down, base is empty.
2-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Number 13 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a good eye there. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, number 13. The wind of the pitch. Line drive.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Villa swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Man at second. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle it.
On a line, base hit. Around third. Throws to second. Tries to get back and save. Two outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Encarnacion. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Encarnacion measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Well struck right field. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Lester Rivas. Curve, hit right back to him. To first, And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Pablo Reyes. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one fouled off. The pitch. And that one is inside ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And delivers outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Inside, 3-2 the count. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. In the air to left down the line. Drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nunez in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Towards first. Off balance throw in time. What a play. Inning over. Back in target field, and now the DH, Rodriguez. The wind of the pitch. The other way. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Mejia in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights it off. You'll see another. Softly hit back behind third, and that's just foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the air, out towards left center. It gets down a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 5.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Stanley Castro getting ready to hit. Castro enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. Bounce to the right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Eagles back in Minnesota. Now Troy Johnston.
The first baseman.
And a pitch. Bounced out to short. Throws across the diamond. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Ivan Castillo. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Number 70 stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that's the third out. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now here is number 13. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
And now 2-1.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Right-handed reliever. This one in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out. Down the third baseman, Jonathan Villa. First pitch, and he just misses. 1 out, base is empty. Strike on the inside corner. One down, base is empty. That one's in there. 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be
that ends the inning, so we take a break. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Tavares. Romero back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings and misses. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's the third baseman. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He's in safely at second as a run scores on the play.
Big RBI for him right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Rivas in the box with one away. As he takes ball one. New pitcher on now, Johnny Cueto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Base hit into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
And that just misses.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-2. That one missed.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 1 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. Well, this game is tied in the 7th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Nunez in the box now. Takes strike one. Lined into right. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, Troy Johnston. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
1 strike.
And fouled off. Go ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the...
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Santos.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the right fielder, Encarnacion. Swing and a miss, strike one. Movement in the bullpen, Jimmy Yacobonis. Warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Number 48 warming up as well. High fly ball out towards left field. Tavares going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And next is the designated hitter, Rodriguez. Way high.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rivas right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Castillo. And a pitch. Castillo fouls that last one off. The 0-1. Out to short. Tavares sends it across to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the second baseman. one for 3. First offering, and it just misses. All tied up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one chopped up the middle. Taveras to first, and he beats it.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why you shouldn't be out there at that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at first, here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Slider misses outside. Got him! And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Number 76, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. To the right side, and that one handled. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 48.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Mejia goes after that one for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and here's the pinch runner, Caballero. No outs, runner at first. Runner on the move. Sliced hard, but foul. Runner on the go again. And that one fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Runner on the move again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner goes again. Foul ball, still 0-2. And now the lefty, runner on the move again. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the catcher. This one in the air, right field. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And now the center fielder. Runner takes off for third. Cut on and miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
And strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Paulino. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Tavares makes the catch, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back at Target Field, we head to the bottom. On the mound now, Richard Rodriguez.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Looking to get the tying run on base. Goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now into the game, Ramon Torres. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. And here is Lester Rivas right through there for a strike. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Slice to right, and it's just foul. That was close. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. And that's too high.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2-1 now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This could end it. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Bounced up the middle. And that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.